Hey, beautiful souls, how are you? Popping in with a little video all about what multidimensional manifesting is. We've all probably heard of what manifesting is when we consciously use our intention and our attention on what we want to bring into our life, and we consciously make that happen. And we can do that through creative visualizations, journaling, working with vision boards, working with the phases of the moon, working with the phases of our cycle. If we identify with being a female, we're on our cycle, we can use that. There's loads of different ways to manifest. But I want to talk about multidimensional manifesting. That is definitely the flow right now. Many of us are doing this without even knowing. And really, in every moment, we are creating our life, whether we know that or not. Every one of us, whether we're a sleeping beauty, whether we've just awoken on our path, or we're a seasoned traveler, we are always creating in every moment our reality. What we see, the environment, how we're feeling, everything is a product of our awareness, our energy, our intention and attention. But we can use this to our advantage, and we can become masterful and embrace not just who we believe ourselves to be, but we can embrace all the different aspects of ourselves and bring them into focus for creating huge change in our life. And this is something that I want to be talking about today, but I just want to say hi to everybody watching live, a little impromptu live. Hey Michelle, hey Louise, hey Edith, hello, come and say hi. And everybody watching on the replay, how are you doing? Of course, today is this magical full moon in Leo. I don't know if you're feeling the energy of it, but I woke up today and it was one of those mornings where everything just seemed to go wrong, but I had such humour. And I was just like, oh, whatever. Who cares if this is knocked over? Who cares if the kids are saying this? Whatever, it doesn't matter. There was such humour, there was such lightness, and I'm really feeling that fiery Leo energy coming through. I hope you're feeling it too. And this is really one of the greatest days to manifest, when it is the full moon. So let us talk about this subject. Do you know what multidimensional manifesting is? Are you intrigued? Stay tuned. I'm going to be here for the next 10 minutes to talk about it. So when we manifest, when we consciously want to attract something into our experience, whether it is a new love, fulfilling friendships, an address change, a career change, a work change, whatever it is, we can, often we are focused on whether that has coming in, when that's coming into our reality. Sometimes we're focused on the physical manifestation of that thing or that person. And if we continue to keep our perspective just on whether something's showed up in our reality or not, we will only stay material, physical focused only. What multidimensional manifesting is realizing that you're not chasing something. You're not even attracting something. You are already the manifestations. You are already in receipt of that money, or in receipt of that, the ideas for that project or course or book. You are already the beautiful reflection of the love that you want to see in your life. It is all within you. So I've created this space on Saturday, along with the unicorns, the dragons and the angels. It's going to be really busy, energetically busy on Saturday. There's a 2-hour workshop called Magic and Miracles. And this is going to be, the first half of the workshop is going to be focused on how we can move from that in shown up or not. Sometimes we can get caught in that trap. How do we remove ourselves from that single focus of just the self and just the physical reality? And how do we step into being this multidimensional avatar that we came here to be? How do we do that? And we're going to be using a tool of awakening magic, okay? We're literally going to be awakening magic where you live, because your environment is a huge contributing factor as to whether the manifestations, the desires, the intentions that you're putting out into the universe, whether they've shown up or not. So we're going to be looking at your environment and going to be making the changes that we need to make. We're going to be switching on magic in your home, literally working with the land and the earth elementals. We're going to be awakening magic within you, within your heart and your mind at a much deeper level, because this is the key to multidimensional manifesting. We have to have our foundation right. No amount of affirmations, creating vision boards, working with the cycles of the moon and doing ceremony and ritual is going to help if we do not have a firm foundation and we come into the understanding that we are already the manifestations, we are already what we want to bring into our life. It is going to be a workshop where we're literally going to be in this quantum space. It will feel like in this 2 hour, even though we're meeting on Zoom, it will feel like everything outside of that room that you're in doesn't even exist. We're going to literally be in the quantum field for 2 hours. And I don't mean this as like this fancy new age term. I mean, we're literally going to be in the space where there is no time, no space, all realities converge in that moment, and there will be no timelines. There'll be nothing outside of us. It's going to be so creative, so magical and fun. And we're going to raise your vibration, allow you to come in, give you that steps. You're already there, friends, but whatever's been holding you back, we're going to help you to come into that multidimensional perspective and belief system, creating that vibration within you. And then whatever you want to create, please bring something to the workshop, whether it's you are looking for the inspiration for a new book, or you are ready to bring in a greater sense of freedom and balance and joy into your life. Whatever it is, have that in your heart, carry that into your heart as you come into the workshop. We're going to be looking at more multifaceted ways that you can manifest using, for example, the power of your orgasm. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit different to what I'm normally talking about, but it's something that I've been using for a long time, using the power of your orgasm to create. We're also going to be working with something called your symbol of consciousness. Now, your symbol of consciousness is completely unique to you. We all have them. And our symbol of consciousness is almost like our blueprint, if it can be defined into a symbol, and that symbol was us in physical form and energetic form. That would be the symbol we can use. So if you don't know what your symbol of consciousness is, get set to discover this on Saturday, and then we're going to be using our symbol of consciousness to manifest. I'm going to be sharing with you ways to do this, and it's teachings and techniques I've never shared before, so I'm very excited to talk about this. And it's different. This will be different from your normal law of attraction workshops. Yes, we are in an attractive-based universe, but friends, we are going through a great transition where we will at some point, and I know some of us are doing it right now, we are graduating from the law of attraction and we're moving into a space called the law of creation, where there really is no laws. We just come to understand that we create everything. And yes, we all have days and moments when we let the hustle and bustle and humdrum of life kind of get in the way, and we go to those old belief systems and we focus on the lack or why something isn't manifested in our life. We all have those moments, but we get more adept and better at realizing when we're out of alignment, out of our creator awareness, we can easily come back in. The law of creation is realizing that you are already your manifestations. You don't need to chase, you don't need to attract. Your manifestations naturally are there, and your life naturally is drawing you forward. Your path naturally draws you forward when you come into this state of being, when you recognize that you are the creator. There is no external God. There is no external universe. I had a client yesterday and she said to me, I want to know what the universe has in store for me, what the universe has to say for me. And I'm like, but you are the universe. Who do you think God is? Who do you think Source is? Before you came into this being, before we came, all of us, before we had this physical life experience, we were Source. We were pure, non-physical, thriving, radiant Source energy. And then when we come into this body, we become a reflection. We become a reflection of Source God. And our process of ascension is to unbecome everything that sets us apart from that in our belief systems mainly. And then from once we get our beliefs in order, our feelings and emotions come into balance, our vibration comes into balance. Along our path, everything that we need, we realize comes in. We don't have to hustle. We don't have to work ourselves to the bone. Everything that we need for our path on a material, physical, energetic, emotional level will naturally come in, because we understand that we are the creator for reality, that there's no external puppet strings, nothing external to who we are, because we are a pure reflection of Source God, existing everywhere and nowhere at any given time. Isn't that cool? And so on Saturday is the second of 12 monthly workshops throughout 2022, all designed to help us to embody and kind of get this more, what I'm saying. And I'm still getting there myself. I've not got it all figured out. Still embodying. All the workshops are helping us to embody this multidimensional perspective and awareness, so that we can be the avatar, we can be the masters that we came here to be. Still living in the world, interacting with everybody who's at different perspectives, but realizing that anytime we want something to come into our reality, it just comes in. All we have to do is allow and come into a state of effortlessness. If the workshop could be summed up into a word, it would be effortlessness. It's going to help you to become effortless, so that you no longer are manifesting based on a need or a desire even, but you're coming into that state of effortlessness where you are allowing yourself to be naturally moved by your path, by your purpose, by your higher self, and it will navigate you. All that you are, that omnipotent presence that you are, will pull you and allow you to be in alignment with everything that you need. Everything that you need is at your fingertips. It is, friends. Everything. Come along on Saturday and we'll be diving into this more. And if you missed the first workshop, which was focused on multidimensional healing, wow, that was a big one. Multidimensional healing, what a fantastic workshop that was. You can get the replay of it now. I've put it on the website, and that was January's workshop. But Saturday's was called Magic and Miracles. The first half of the workshop will be journeying in the quantum field, awakening magic at a cosmic level, at an earthly level. Get set for a really interesting time. And then we're going to look at the techniques, working with that one thing that you want to bring into your life. Bring one juicy big thing that you want to bring into your life. And I'll be showing you different techniques, from riding the edge of your orgasm and manifesting at the top when you crescendo, and also working with your symbol of consciousness. It's going to be so groovy. Let me know in the comments if you're joining. Please share this video out on your page as well. And if you have any questions about it, just send me a PM or comment below. Hope to see you there. So much love.